mkiddi Studios is a global creative company that brings brands, stories, and experiences to life.
Enjoy it from the heart of Nairobi, live and direct, and appreciating everything. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing on the kindly follow us, like us and subscribe. This is the team, can come for the team, appreciate some. So today we're looking at some reaction videos from the web. Hope everyone will like it. Thanks for everything. Hope you love mkiddi TV. So what's up, y'all? There's another, there's a video of apparently this chick is mad about some people who have been caught in a mall sharing some explicit videos of children. So let me not talk too much about it. Let's all look at the rant.
I haven't quite fully gotten myself together yet. TikTok, so stick with me, okay? So, 7 people, because there were 2 women included, caught not only in the bathroom with kids, but they were caught because they were sharing this video online. Toddlers, you guys. Toddlers. Yeah, this one ain't a rant. I just want you guys to see for yourself what's going on, okay? Online forums, private invitation only. So they're capable of catching everybody who's out and locking them up. The question is, what are they going to do now? Hey, South Carolina, ain't you the hero right now saying you're going to do the death penalty for the those? Okay. I think what bothers me is that I share these stories so often and yet nothing has happened. People have been sharing these stories for decades and nothing has happened at all. You guys, 3-year-olds. 3-year-olds. Remember Florida? When they busted the ring? It was a Disney World where they had found the other videos and the graphic videos, what they were doing to children as young as 2 weeks old. So these images, these pictures of these children will never be off the internet. Ever. One girl literally got caught, y'all. She got caught because of the bracelet. Like the rage that I'm feeling right now. Do I even have to say it, Tiki? You know where I'll be. Okay. Fudge that. I had to come back. Where the fudge were the parents? I'm sorry. In this situation, some parents need to be locked up for a situation. One, I get it, your child was being babysat, but like the other children, so all the children were being babysat, because that's part of the stories that we're not letting out yet. So we're focused on aliens in Florida, and they got some aliens, all right, out in Texas. And they keep FAFO. They ain't gonna be able to phone home like ET.
Y'all better wake up.
Just in case y'all were sleeping, let me wake you up to something real quick. Hold on. Did y'all remember hearing about this on the news, or did you see it scroll across your TikTok news feed or whatever? Do y'all remember hearing about this? Did y'all see this? All right, I'm gonna explain why this is actually very significant and that people should really be paying attention to what's going on. So in context, this is where Marshall Island is at, alright? It's in the middle of nowhere. You have Hawaii out there, a couple other small islands, whatever. But this is where Marshall Island is at, alright? A little better perspective, this is where Marshall Island is at. It's way out here in the middle of like nowhere, alright? You see what I'm saying? But check this out. If I go back to this photo, it says, video shows massive waves crashing Army base in Marshall Island causing extensive damage. Why is this important? This is why it's important. This is Runic Dome, a concrete sarcophagus containing 73,000 cubic meters of radioactive debris from 68 nuclear detonations and biological weapons. This remains on Marshall Island. And in 2019, a study found it was leaking. It was leaking. 2019. I think it's time we really wake up and stop getting caught up in all the distractions. The Cat Williams stories and the pink cups and the Taylor Swifties and all that. We are really being distracted and misled to see what's really going on. And being truthful, this could really be dangerous to the ecosystem. So wake up, pay attention.
So hey, what you think about that, man? Some you think there's some nuclear waste up in the island. So I think the government should look into that before it leaks and spills to the ocean. There's a serious concern nuclear waste. So the US government should get on top of that ASAP, man. That's not a joke, man. Serious thing.
Did y'all hear about the 200-year-old church that just collapsed in Connecticut? A 200-year-old church built in the 1600 somethings just collapsed. In a synchronous turn of events, I happened to be in Connecticut. I went down and saw it today, and I'm going to share some videos with you in just a minute. But while I was there, I got some of the insider info that there was a woman in the back of the church who heard the crumbling start and ran out the back door, and she escaped it. And so far, they believe that nobody else was inside and that nobody was injured, which is quite miraculous when I show you this video of what it looks like now. Just wanna have total control, but when it's there, darling, when it's there, I don't
April 28th, 1986.
11, you're 28, and you're also born in the year of the tiger. So you're going to be athletic. You're going to be one of those people who have charisma. But money will come to you easier than everybody else because you have that 28 energy. Take advantage of it. Did you know just by fucking someone born on a 28, start making more money? Facts. There's a guy named Sneeko who had sex with a woman born on a 28, got a deal from Rumble within a couple months of being with her. So it is what it is. Who has a 28? Just being around people can level them up financially. If you want people to level up, be around people that help you. Oh my God, get the fuck out of here, man. What's your birthday, girl?
June 14th.
June 14. You got the same birthday as Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You don't like Donald Trump? Why? You rather vote for Joe Biden?
I don't like Joe Biden. I would rather Trump than Joe Biden.
Oh, girl, let me tell you something. Now we here. Let me tell you something, girl. You're born on the same day as Donald Trump. If Trump is in office, you will do better in life. You will make more money. You will do a lot better in life if Donald Trump's in office. Not because of his Republican or Democrat. That dude's born on the same day as you, girl. That's your people. Fuck all this shit. That's your people.
I guess.
I should hit him with the I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Hmm. Um, what she ain't believing him or something about the birthday or something. I don't know what you believe. You believe in them dates, in the astrological signs, in the voodoo. Hmm? I was born in December or something, but I don't believe in the witchcraft date. But if you believe in them, go ahead, man. Yeah, man, go ahead.
I don't like Joe Biden either. I would rather Trump than Joe Biden.
Oh, girl, let me tell you something. Now we here. Let me tell you something, girl. You're born on the same day as Donald Trump. If Trump is in office, you will do better in life.
If Trump was in office, she's gonna do better in life. What you think about that? Huh? What you think? You think that's okay? Like, so if I'm born the same day as maybe someone is prominent, so that means I'm destined for greatness. I'm also born on the 28th, apparently. So I should be fucking someone who is born on the 28th. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Life. You will make more money. You will do a lot better in life if Donald Trump's in office. Not because of his Republican or Democrat. That dude's born on the same day as you, girl. That's your people. Oh, this shit. That's your people.
I get it.
Yo. Let's get back into this shit. What you think about that alien that's or that thing that's behind the fence, behind the girl who's who's hanging the clothes already something it seems there's something behind the wall. What you think? Okay, so for this we see a scary alien looking Kamyamas. Kamyamas is an animal Kamyamas is an animal in story. So we see a shiny glowing alien.
What is an NPC? You don't know this meme? Is that a Scientology thing? No, non-player character. Non-player character. What, you don't know about this? Do I get to tell you the NPC meme? Yes. This is the most important meme for our lifetime. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Breaking it down as quickly as possible. I'm gonna show my age. Okay. When we were younger, we played games like Final Fantasy and Ultima, right? Mm-hmm. And in those games, you go to like the armor store or the weapon store, and you buy your sword or you buy your armor. Right. There's a guy running that store within the game. Yes. He does not exist outside of that store. Right. That character, all he does is buy armor and sell armor. He doesn't have a wife, he doesn't have a kid. You go there at midnight, he's there. You go there at 8 a.m., he's there. Right. He's the player characters you're playing. He's the non-player character. And the point this meme makes is the vast majority of humans are non-player characters. They have no mind outside their programming. You see this on Twitter, where it's one thing when people say cliched ideas, but they'll say cliched ideas in a cliched way. Yeah. And it's like, you have no mind. You're just repeating what has been programmed to you in your script. And as soon as you mention certain terms, there's just a knee-jerk speech that they give. And once you identify it, it's like the Matrix. Like you see Agent Smith everywhere. Yeah.
My name is Daryl Anka, and for the past 40 years I have been channeling an extraterrestrial entity that we call Bashar. Bashar is a first contact specialist from his civilization, which is called Esasani, which is in a parallel reality. If we were to overlap their reality with ours, his planet would be about 500 light years in the direction of the Orion constellation. He's brought through a lot of information to us over the last 40 years, and we're going to explore and share some of that information today in this series. My experience with him began in 1973 when I had two broad daylight UFO sightings here over Los Angeles, which started investigating the idea of what that was all about and led me to the understanding that Bashar and I have made an agreement to do this channeling before this life. So we would like to will present that information to you in this series. I did a channeling with my head wired to a brainwave machine, EEG machine. And there were many unusual things that happened in my brain during that channeling state. One of the most profound things is that there are certain centers of the brain that are responsible supposedly for processing the personality. During the channeling state, my personality center is shut off. So if I'm not there, who's speaking?
So here we have a picture of what disconnects when Daryl begins to channel. And you can see the areas in blue, the functional Brodmann areas, we call them, that are not used when he is channeling. And it appears that he disconnects from his personal sense of self. He disconnects from the experience of pain. Now, what increases when he begins to channel is, first of all, his processing speed. And processing speed is a very interesting phenomenon because what happens is it develops early in childhood. And by about the age of 5 or 6, and certainly 9 or 10 maximum, we reach a set point. And this set point doesn't usually change during the lifetime. And in Daryl's case, it actually went up when he began to channel. And it increased when he listened. The actual frequency of the processing speed was tuned to an exact frequency all over the brain. Now we're looking at Daryl's anterior cingulate while he's channeling. And you can see the red areas there. There is actually gamma frequencies that I found in his anterior cingulate. And gamma frequencies relate to the higher mind. And gamma frequencies are often found in Tibetan monks and people who meditate a lot. To summarize sort of what I found here in Daryl's brain in comparison with the channeling state, he starts from a very stable resting state. And then he experiences changes that statistically less than 1% of the population would experience in the same way. He increases his processing speed. He tunes it exquisitely to one frequency all over the brain. And then he's able to create a resonant holding environment for the peak performance or the channeling to happen. He pumps energy into the right frontal cortex and the right auditory cortex so that he can empathize and hear very, very clearly. And because of the gamma frequencies in the anterior cingulate, he can shift gears. He'll be able to shift gears and navigate cognition, thoughts, and emotions very, very flexibly. And he'll be able to interpret from a higher perspective, from a more evolved place in his mind, much like from the highest mountaintop.
There is a very large, multi-level, saucer-shaped station that stays there and has been there for quite some time and will continue to be there for quite some time. This very large spaceship, space station, contains many different groups of extraterrestrial beings working together or using it as a way station to help them in their observations and studies of Earth. And so we want to let you know of the existence of this craft that contains many levels and many chambers in which many different ET races coexist, come and go, as a port, as a station, to aid and assist them in their endeavors, while they all keep watch upon Earth, observing whatever they observe with their own agendas, taking that information and sharing it. Sometimes humans have been taken to this state.
So, I don't know what you think about ETs and aliens and everything. So it's all up to you. I won't say nothing. I won't add anything. If you've seen aliens, comment down. to it from the heart of Nairobi, live and direct. Appreciate everything. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing on the kindly follow us, like us and subscribe. This is the team, can come for the team. Appreciate some. So today we're looking at some reaction videos from the web. Hope you guys will like it. Thanks for everything. Hope you love. Bang.
Autistic people thus have chosen to demonstrate to each and every one of you in different ways, in different slices of personality expression, what you're all actually capable of if you allow yourselves to operate in full mode. Do you understand me so far?
Yes, I do.
All right. So they are giving you a loving opportunity to see the potential in each and every one of you. They are being specialists, and they are allowing you to understand how you can be a broader form of generalist by allowing yourself to live in the moment more fully, with more focus on every moment in living in the present, and in so choosing to do that, then simply knowing what you need to know in that moment for that particular focus, and not necessarily spending time wondering or worrying whether you're going to be in the proper focus, whether or not you're going to have all the proper information that you need at that moment. In many ways, you could say our society is highly autistic, because we don't really plan in that sense. We simply know that we will know what we need to know when we need to know it. Not a moment before, but not a moment later. Therefore, in every given moment that we are interacting with something, it has our absolute full attention, our full energy focus, and in that moment, we are specializing in living in that now reality and absolutely no other. No thoughts of what was in the past, no thoughts of what will be in the future, which are illusions anyway. So the idea is they are teaching you how to live more in the now.
The idea is to be here now, because the process you're going through is the entire point of having the physical life. Life is process. The journey is the destination. There is nowhere else to get to. Here is where you all need to be, in what is happening right now. That's the most important thing. There is nothing more important than what's happening right now in your life.
I think it was, to be honest, don't stress about things, don't stress about some things in life. That's what that was it trying to tell us. But um, sometimes life is a lot, just painful, and like happy in the moment. I have a cousin who's autistic, she's not Tanya. I love you, girl, but
mkiddi Studios is a global creative company that brings brands, stories, and experiences to life through art, design, and technology.